Baking at home can result in disaster. Flour everywhere, egg yolk in your hair. The end result, still jiggly or burned around the edges, but not with this guy.
Chicago native Brian Emmett managed to make it all look easy, even on reality TV. Reality TV. He won the American baking competition, bringing home the dough, literally $250,000 and a cookbook publishing deal. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a crazy moment in my life. My family was there to witness it. So now I'm going around the country and I'm baking for everybody.
And not stereotypes, let's just say, because we said the winner. Was it a man? Was it a woman? A man here. And you grew up. Exactly. You grew up cooking, though, with your mom and your grandmother.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love to do both. I love to, and that's one of the things people ask me. They're like, do you like to cook or bake? And I'm like, I'm one of those oxymorons that like to do both, and I like to do it, and I think I do it very well.
Very good, but you said you were the youngest, so you were always left behind, so you ended up a lot in the kitchen. You don't do this for a living, you're in advertising.
Yeah, I'm an advertising executive, and just a huge passion of mine. And I think, you know, anything that you do in life, if you find your passion, you got to go for it, and that's what I did.
So much better to call yourself an executive as opposed to an oxymoron.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you've got the eggs going. Tell us what you're cooking for us today.
I'm making my banana cream tartlets. So they're mini tartlets, which they're great for any type of event you have. But what I have here is sugar and cornstarch. And I'm going to dump a little bit of half and half in here. And I like to use half and half because it lightens it up a little bit.
Okay.
So we're going to turn that on. And we're going to get that to kind of like a rolling boil. And then once you have a rolling boil, you're going to take the mixture and you're going to temper the eggs.
Okay.
And by tempering the eggs, you're going to do that so you don't scramble them. So you're going to take that mixture and then you're going to dump them back in here.
Oh, okay.
And then once you do that, then this is going to become this really, really nice custard. I have a vanilla bean that I split over here, which is going to give it all the flavor. Let me scrape that out.
Now, did you learn these tricks from Grandma when you were a kid, and you've retained all this your whole life, or you just pick it up along the way?
You know what? I learned some of it, but my mom and my grandma are like, how do you know all this stuff? Because we didn't teach you it, so I just I'm self-taught. So, and you know, like I said, if you love it, you're going to be really good at it.
So have you surpassed Mom and Grandma in the kitchen?
I can't say that on air. I'm sorry.
No, he has not.
No, I have not.
All right, you better say that just to be nice.
Okay, I have not surpassed my mom and my grandmother. So we have that mixture here, and here is the finished custard. So it's basically a custard, and what we do is we just fill it in there. And these are blind bake shells, and the reason why I want to tell you about that is because you're going to cut the pastry out. You're going to put it in here, and you're going to use these foil, and you're going to use these little ceramic balls, which holds the dough down. So then you get your nice little tart shell.
Oh.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
To keep that from...
Yeah, and if you don't do that, then these are going to puff up, and they're not going to work.
Exactly.
So, and then I'm going to have you do the honors to finish, so you can pipe.
Thank you.
Nice little...
And what am I piping?
You're piping, this is chantilly cream, which is basically a whipped cream.
And am I supposed to make like a little...
Yeah, make it pretty. Make it pretty.
Yeah. Come on, miners.
There you go.
All right.
Came out the other end.
Whoops. Go ahead and look at it.
There you go. Look at that. There's my head. Am I allowed?
You're allowed to lick that. Yes, you're allowed to lick that.
He is just now taking the piping away from you. And tell us with this win, you're going to be coming out with a cookbook.
Yes, I'm going to be coming out with a cookbook. I'm working on it right now with Sarah Mastrako. She's a chef to Martha Stewart. So it's really exciting. I turned in all my recipes, so I'm just waiting, you know, to come around for the editors to approve them all, and then away we go.
Wait a minute, say that again. She's a chef to Martha
Stewart. Yes.
Oh my God, what a demanding boss that would be.
And she's a sweet lady. I mean, I've worked with her already now for a couple months. She's great.
There's no crying in the kitchen, but there was. You said reality TV was the toughest thing that you've ever done.
It's the toughest thing that I ever did, and you know, they asked me about my family. We were away from our family for a month, and I have 2 young daughters, and right at that moment, I won the semifinals, and I was really pushing up in the competition, and they said, how is it being away from your family? And I went to speak, and I went, oh. I just broke down, but it's all good.
Well, when it's about
Bakers
your family, bakers do cry. Nice to meet you.
Very nice
really
meeting you, too. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, and you can keep up with Brian at BrianEmmettBake.com. We're going to be looking forward to that cookbook. Any idea when it's about to come out?
Everything's in by April, and I think the fall.
All right, we'll be looking for it.